Okay, we've got it woven up to this point now. Got the last 2 rows to go. I've been weaving this way, but I'm going to turn the loom around for ease of access, you might say. Work these last 2 rows. I'm continuing just the plain over under, and I'm trying to keep them up tight against the sides. Sometimes that leaves kind of large loops at the side, which you have to decide whether you like that effect. It gets a little tight in here to work. So I hope I'm keeping it on the camera. I don't have anybody to run the camera for me today. As you can see, it did snug up. It's not drum tight, but it's fairly tight. You can also see that I managed to break my warp, so I had to put a knot in it. I think this is some Lion brand cotton, kitchen cotton, and I think it's a little, oh, I don't know, softer, I guess, than sugar and cream or sugar and spice, whatever they call that other stuff. Okay, last row. Very important that you don't forget the last row or the whole thing falls apart. So this is the lock row. Push it up if you need to. I find the hook on this locker hook is useful here, because you can hook those strands, and the underneath ones makes it easier to weave. And also a little utility if you need it. When it gets tight, do a fewer at a time. Okay, here we go. Broke it off again. Okay, well, we'll weave those back in later and sew in the tails and what have you. Keep these pushed up. Check it all, make sure it's good and snug. It's, you know, not straight, but it will straighten out, I hope. When I take it off, which I'm getting ready to do, I push this up so it's near the top of the nails. Makes it easier to take it off. Use the hook. Pull them off the loops there. Off the nails. Try to get both of those at once if you can. That keeps one from pulling more than another. This isn't really tight, so it shouldn't be a problem. It's the cotton that's going to hang up here. Okay, it's coming off. Could probably do this by hand. Well, maybe not. Now down here on this corner we got all those half hitches. Have to get undone here. Phooey. Come on, off of there. There we go. Okay. And there's our mat. Give it a good rub. Helps relax everything. Tighten it up some. I'll lay it up here on the table, which means, excuse me, moving the camera so you can see the finished mat. It has a few loose places, but by and large I think it turned out nicely.